It's your boys,
Johan and Reese.
the ball guys.
The ball guys.
The big ball guys.
What up, big ball guys?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Gigantamax balls.
That's right.
The biggest balls.
That's right.
All
they're,
right.
They're definitely not shrunken balls, whatever those would be called. They're
Indigenous balls?
They're giant. What?
Aborigines balls?
What?
I don't know, man. I'm just coming up with shit I've heard in movies.
They are large, and it's not because of.
It's because of your mom.
Yes, it's because of your mom.
Your mom.
Large balls. Well, welcome to the PokeAcademy.
And today we're going to be talking about Pokemon Eevees.
Yeah.
What up? I totally saw you prep to say it at the same time.
Yeah. You definitely did catch that.
Okay, let's get it. I know why you're looking at me. That's on purpose, so that way I know right there is where I need to edit for the
Which
intro
means
music.
you know this much needs to be cut.
Oh no, I'm leaving it in.
Okay.
They're gonna hear why. they're gonna be very confused. It's like, what are they talking about? Because the clap's gonna be gone.
I hope you enjoy our intro music.
Yeah, it's new. I hope it's enjoyable,
Yeah.
pleasant,
Yeah. To your ears.
satisfying.
Yeah. Relaxing.
I do like relaxing.
I do too.
I need to relax.
What are we talking about again?
Eevees.
I got too relaxed. Eevees.
Eevees.
You mean those things called effort values that I
Didn't
didn't know what EV stood for until like
I don't know if you
couple weeks
noticed,
ago?
but bullet point number 2 on our note: EV means effort value.
Yes.
I almost added ... Reese.
Oh, you would have been valid.
Oh, yeah. So today we're going to be talking about Pokemon Eevees. Now we've been putting this one off for a while because it is hefty.
It is hefty.
Like your mom.
Oh.
That's not true. Your mom's probably a super sweet lady. I apologize.
Hey, hefty sexy. Right?
I just panicked a little. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hefty is sexy. I forgot that when you hover, it just opens up that window real quick to see if that's what you want to
I
click
was like,
on.
is it crashing?
I was panicking.
We
I
thought
was
his computer was crashing for a second. All right. Effort values.
Effort value.
Go. Well, I guess what? They mean effort value. EV.
I think they got that at this point.
I just want to make sure because I didn't
In case you didn't know, EVs mean effort value.
What do they mean?
All right, well, thank you for coming to today's Ball Guys PokeAcademy. Don't forget to give us a 5-star subscription. Follow us on all social medias that we will definitely be posting on more often now.
Yes.
Also, going to be hopefully clipping some of this stuff on a TikTok.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
Clip it.
Because I found out that you can I can edit on a day and then release on a schedule.
Oh, nice.
So
Yeah, you
I
just
can
gotta
have a week's worth of clips.
you gotta clip it like you don't need no children no more,
Ooh, my favorite kind of clip.
right?
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about, right? No. Can you explain what a clip
No, we already had the episode on
all
Pokemon
right.
breeding. I hope you like last week's title, by the way.
Oh,
I was,
that was
particularly proud of that electric type.
You should be.
I
That
was.
a fantastic title.
I will try my best from here on out. I don't promise anything, but I'm going to try.
Dude.
Oh, the EVs are going to be hard, though.
Yeah.
I'll figure something out.
I'm sure you will.
All right, so to kick it off on, I felt like I sounded like Morty.
So today, I can't do the voice anymore.
You like
I used to be good at it.
you have days where it's really good and really bad.
It's probably the days after I watched Rick and Morty. It's like, guess what I watched last night?
What, Morty? I don't know what the hell that was.
We have so many doors.
Oh, there we go. It's coming back.
It'll take a minute.
Oh my god.
It's a little bit.
All right, so to start with Pokemon Eevees, we have to talk about base value. And we kind of talked about this when we went through stats. So let's just give you a quick rundown.
Run it down.
Base values are the Pokemon's base stats. Like with no modifications whatsoever, pop out of the egg, this is their base stats. That's what base values are.
Bam.
Boom.
So you're saying they're all born equal?
No.
Oh,
No, they are not.
interesting.
And we will talk about that next week.
Oh. Dun, dun,
Dun. Dun. Wait, what?
I don't know what I was doing.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
No, just because we started singing, just a little break. I saw, it's probably a really old meme, but I figured you would enjoy this on your band side. And it was a meme, and it was like the sad face guy, but he had symbols, and he was sideways, and he goes, "All the symbol ladies, all the symbol ladies." And I'd never seen it before, and I'm like, that's got to be old.
That's amazing. I don't know. I've never seen it.
I've never heard it before either.
To be fair, I'm not also like up to date with band memes.
True. I was looking at. I want to have a funny choir shirt.
Yeah.
And we're doing like a competition, like where they can, like they're doing for 8th grade, where they can like submit one.
Yeah.
And I made one, just to make, and it was like a tux outline, and it said "looking," and it had a sharp under it.
I like that one.
Yeah,
That should be the winner.
I thought it was pretty slick.
It should be on a tuxedo T-shirt.
I think I did. No, it's a black T-shirt, and it had like a light. It's very light gray.
I feel like a tuxedo T-shirt with that coming across,
That
and
would
like
probably be better.
silver letters, but like sparkly silver letters to make it look like a birthday sash or something.
Oh, that's even better. I did have it at an angle. But
Yeah.
Oh, I could add more effects to it. I thought it was clever.
I like it. That is pretty clever.
For all you music nerds out there.
Yeah. If you don't know what it is, I blame your music teacher, or you
Yeah.
didn't pay attention, so it's your fault.
Yeah, it's definitely your fault.
Definitely your fault.
Your teacher probably was decent.
For those of you who don't know, I don't think we've ever explained this before. I'm a band teacher,
And I'm a choir teacher.
so yeah, that's what we do for a living.
Yeah.
This is fun,
This is definitely for fun.
and we
it's a lot of
definitely have
fun.
a blast.
What
Okay,
were we
so
talking
we
about?
talked about Pokemon base value. We talked about that EV means effort values.
Yep. And we talked about base.
Yep.
You're
So
welcome.
let's talk about ways to obtain your EVs.
All right. One of those ways is battling.
Boom.
Bing bong.
Bing bang. Still one of my favorite sound effects.
So depending on like the type of Pokemon, right, that you're battling depends on the value that it increases. or the stat.
Correct. Like Lechonk increases health stats by 1 point.
Bam.
And
So does that mean you would need
252 Lechonks.
That's a lot of Lechonks.
That is a lot of Lechonks.
Lechonky.
Oh.
That's a
You could say
Lechonkuous
that
amount.
you can say that you're about to go ham.
Those about to be endangered. But yeah, you can slowly raise them off battling. But if you don't know and you're just starting a regular Pokemon game, and
You 100% screw your effort values.
you just screw them all up. Good thing we have a way to fix them that we will
Thankfully.
talk about later.
Oh god, and the DLC is about to make it even better. I cannot wait.
I'm so excited.
It's so good. Which, by the way, when is the DLC coming out? Do you remember?
Let's find out.
All right, let's find out.
Oh, are you gonna type faster than I
Nope.
am?
Go. Well, I gotta like.
Oh, okay, I got you. I gotta.
All right. Oh, so delicate.
There you go.
So gentle.
Yeah, it was very smooth, wasn't it? What was it looking up again? Oh yeah, Pokemon DLC release date.
Teal mask.
It will be coming out.
On your mom.
Poltergeist, September 13th,
Ooh. Oh.
according to Bing chat.
That is super close, isn't it?
Let me double check.
That feels super close. That's in
couple
1
weeks.
to 3 weeks. It's in 3 weeks from yesterday.
Yeah, that's not far at all.
That's not far at all.
And
We're
they're
about
already starting to do their little like releases of like
new Pokemon.
new Pokemon and stuff.
Like Poltergeist?
Poltergeist. That is
Okay.
right.
I was like, I keep forgetting the name of it.
Yeah, it's September 13th. They've basically shown Poltergeist, and then they've shown, well, for the, I don't know which one, some of the other ones are coming out, but
They've shown a lot for,
the new Applin Evolution.
I believe that's also
Diplin?
this one. Diplin's also the new one.
So is the Duraludon Evolution?
I would imagine that one's going to be the next DLC. Because it looks futuristic, and the whole thing is like, this one's going to be past, the next DLC is going to be future.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes.
No, I legit.
No, I know. I saw the look.
You were about to make fun of me.
I was like, yeah, obviously. And then I realized that you legit just caught on to that. I was like, oh no, never mind. Hold on.
That makes a lot of sense now. You know, I feel like lately my I've been very oblivious to things.
That's why the festival is all mask and kimonos, but the academy is all like cyberspacey and
That's
terrariums.
So sick.
It's again
Wow.
paradox past future.
You just made me enjoy this DLC just that much more.
Boom. They put thought into it.
So does that mean we're gonna get the Raikou?
I I would
Ask for him first.
I would imagine the Raiku's going to come first, and then
You think Entei will also get Entei with the first one?
I would imagine that right before the release or on release day, they'll probably talk about the Entei.
Oh, I'm excited.
I would imagine so, though. I don't know because they released Suicune
really early.
way after.
Well,
like after release date, so it might be one of those things that Entei will come.
It'll be like
in between the two DLCs.
Event,
yeah,
kind of thing like they did with Suicune.
Yeah,
I can see that.
I don't know.
Anyways,
back to EVs. So now that we went on a tangent,
you can battle specific Pokemon. And you can look those up.
And I would highly recommend looking them up if you're trying to raise EVs for a very specific reason.
If you don't have any money, because if you got money, there's easier ways.
There is easier ways.
Money makes things easier.
Though I will say, a combination of the three different ways to raise EVs is the way to go. If you're trying to go for specifics.
Because you can do like single digit.
Right. And so basically EVs, before we get more into them, every 4 EVs invested in a Pokemon raises a stat by 1 point.
Okay.
So if you do 3 EVs investment on something, it's kind of wasted EVs.
That makes sense.
So you want to make sure that whatever you raise is divisible by 4.
Make sense. Hence why the people do 250.
252. 255 used to be the total stat, but then that's 3 wasted EVs. So 252 is kind of
252, and then they're just putting a couple of random points on something else.
Well, yeah. So we'll talk about that in a second. So you can battle Pokemon to raise them on certain stats, and different Pokemon raises by different amounts. Like I think Clefable raises health by 2 or 4, something like that. So different Pokemon will raise them by different amounts, and some Pokemon double dip. So it's always good to do a little bit of research if you're trying to get into the EV grind. Another way to raise them. Are you looking up Pokemons?
Yeah, I just want to see how much it does.
Yeah, I can't remember what Clefable was. I remember Clefable was a great way for health.
Clefable, EV. How would you look this up? Like
Clefable, EV.
Value?
Granting?
Oh, granting. That's
Maybe?
A good word.
How much EV do you get from Clefable?
You know, honestly, that's probably the best way to do it, but I made it really hard.
Oh, that's your predictive text. I was like, why is your computer freaking out?
Oh.
Stupid Google. Well, as he's looking that up, I'll talk about the next way. The next way is to spend money, in-game money, not real-life money, on vitamins. Vitamins will raise your stat by 10. It's the quickest way to raise AVs. What the heck did I just say? It's the quickest way to raise EVs. However, it is the most expensive, as each EV each vitamin costs 2,500 or 250. It's not 250. 2,500.
Yeah.
It costs 2,500 Poké-Dollars, so it gets really expensive. For instance, if you want to fully train up a Pokemon using only vitamins, it'll cost you around the $500,000 or $600,000 mark. So it gets quite pricey.
Yeah, it does. But there's ways to build up money fast in this game.
Chansey. That's what I was thinking, not Clefable. I mean, Clefable will also grant you EV, but you're not going to find any Scarlet Violet stats because Clefable's not in Scarlet Violet.
That makes a lot of sense.
I messed up the Pokemon. That was my fault. I sent you that wrong. And the other ways to raise your EVs, and you raise them by 1, is by giving your Pokemon feathers or wings, apparently. I think the wings is the direct translation, but they call them feathers in the game. So, did I say Clefairy?
2 HP stat.
For Clefairy?
Yeah.
And then Clefable will grant more of something. No, I said Chansey. Either way, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Regardless.
That's what they do.
All right. And then berries will reduce the EVs given to you. So let's say you completely butcher a training or you just want to retrain a Pokemon a certain way. Mm-hmm. There are certain berries that you can give them that will reduce the EVs but raise the friendship. Ooh. I want to be your friend, but also I want you to suck.
Yeah.
All right, so let's... So
that's very bad.
That is very bad. I did not think about what I was saying until after I had said it, so I apologize if I offend anybody.
See, this is what
off the cuff.
This is what Pokemon does to you, man.
No, I think that's just being a musician.
Yeah, it is definitely.
We say nothing that's appropriate.
That's
all
right.
Day long.
Yeah, we got to split into sectionals.
That's not that bad. That's not that bad.
Yeah, but everyone hears sexuals.
I say sexual sometimes by accident.
And the kid's like, what? Sectionals? What do you mean?
Yeah. Come on, I said sectionals. And they're like, and I'm like, and they're like, all right. And I'm like, oh, thank God. All right, so, I mean, it's not as bad as the Banner World. You got to finger and blow.
Oh.
And I always tell the kids to blow more, so. It's...
Can you imagine, like, just having,
banned
like,
out of context can be terrible.
Yeah, you get a T-test appraiser just go in there that has no idea what band does.
Or
have you seen those videos?
Yes, or you just come in at the worst possible time, and it's just like, all right, kids, I need you to blow more. Come on, you're not blowing enough. And that's when they walk in, and you're obviously talking about breathing and blowing air, but this is definitely all they heard.
You know that's all they heard.
It's like when you're watching a movie and your mom comes in the sex scene.
That's happened. I wasn't looking.
That's happened to everybody. Everybody's fallen asleep to watching Batman Beyond on Stars and then woken up, or Cinemax, and then woken up to softcore porn in your TV, and your mom's like, what are you watching? And you're like, I didn't know, because you had fallen asleep.
Yeah, I was sleeping, I swear.
Shut up.
Maybe we shouldn't be subscribed to this channel anymore.
Why do we get Cinemax? I hate you. You've ruined my life. All right, so here's some of the vitamins that, what they do. HP up.
Gives you 10 HP EVs.
Protein.
Gives you 10 attack EVs.
Iron.
10 defense EVs.
Calcium.
10 special attack EVs.
Zinc.
10 special defense EVs.
Carbos.
10 speed EVs.
And the best ones, PP up.
PP up raises the PP of a move by 1/5 of the move's base PP.
I could never read the description without giggling like a little girl because I'm immature.
Until 3 PP ups or 1 PP max have been used on the Pokemon's move.
PP max.
Raises the PP of selected move to 8 out of 5 of the Pokemon's base PP. 8 out of 5? I read that wrong. 8.
No, you read it right.
Yeah, okay.
It's because it has to do the math to raise it to the max.
Yeah. So, basically, your PP is way too big. Sometimes you don't need that many earthquakes.
Oh, you definitely need that many.
You definitely don't need to PP max your explosion.
PP max raises the PP. All right, now that we're talking to the one listener left who's probably laughing with us.
We love you, man.
Thanks for sticking around. All right, so it's important to highlight that all of those except for the PPs only raises those stats only until they hit 252.
Yep.
All right, so let's talk about... Oh, wait, hold on. Then you got the Health Feather.
Yeah.
The Muscle Feather.
Yeah.
Resist Feather.
Yeah.
Genius Feather.
Yeah.
The Clever Feather.
Yeah.
Swift Feather.
Yeah.
And for the berries that lower your EVs, you got the Greppa.
Gropa.
Gropa?
Huh?
What?
Sorry, go ahead. What's
you know
next?
what? I realized I put these down, but I didn't put which ones lower what.
Oh, Greppa is 100%. I don't know.
Dude, I was with you. I was with you to the end. All right, hold on. Let's figure these out.
You just click on it. It'll open the link.
Oh, hey. All right, Greppa Berry is for, I believe they probably kept, I stole, look, man, I don't remember all of this stuff off the top of my head. I definitely took all of this from Bulbapedia. So I am, whatchamacallit? Citing. I am citing Bulbapedia right now.
Yeah.
All right, and I believe Bulbapedia lists them in order, and it does. Do you see it?
No.
Price effect. Hold on, here we go. Effect.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
To increase, and it is
It's friendship. It increases friendship by 10.
and lowers its SPDEF.
Yeah, Spadef.
SPDEF.
It lowers Spadef.
So it lowers Greppa Berry lowers special defense. Ah, shoot, they did not put these in order. Okay, hold on. A Hondu Berry lowers. Hondu Berry lowers special attack.
And then you have the Kelpsy Berry that lowers the attack EV.
You got the Pomeg Berry that lowers the HP EVs.
You have the Qualots that lowers defense.
And then you got the Tomato Berry. Tomato.
Wow,
Tomato.
that's original.
That lowers the speed.
Yeah.
So that's what all of those berries lower.
So,
And yeah, those are kind of what those items do.
hey,
Hey,
you know what? You know what would be a really cool thing for
What?
Pokemon to do? To tell you what your EV values were.
I mean, they kind of do.
Without having to measure a graph.
That's true. That is true. And there is no way to view the EV, but it does have a radar, so you can kind of guesstimate it.
Yeah, you can guestimate it.
Really, as long as you know
What you're doing.
what
to your
you're
Pokemon.
doing, you can kind of keep up with that by math. Like I know if I use eight vitamins, let's say I'm trying to raise protein for attacks.
Yeah.
I know if I use eight proteins, I've raised my attack to 80.
Yeah.
And then I can use the feathers to increase it by however many I need.
Yeah.
So as long as you're keeping track of the math,
You'll be fine.
you'll be fine.
Yeah.
But
Because that's really mostly what Pokemon
the
is.
radar will tell you if your stat is maxed.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Yep, because it goes sparkly. Like
sparkles.
if you raise your attack stat to 252, attack will sparkle and
It
glow.
sparkles and it's like you're giving the most effort.
Now I will say it does not make it easy to figure out what to do. So if you're in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, first of all you have to check summary of the Pokemon.
Yep.
Scooch over to the stats menu and then hit the
Yep.
L button, and that's how it'll switch over to your EV graph.
L for looking at EVs.
I heard L for licking EVs, and I was like,
Only
this
if
is
you're
not Reddit.
Lickitung.
This is not Reddit.
Only if you're Lickitung.
Ugh. No. Okay, anyways, moving on.
Pokemon Fusion.
Oh, no.
Lickitung and Miltank.
No. No. Ew.
Search it up. Search it.
Don't search that.
Google.
Do not.
Miltank.
Do not Google
Fusions.
that. You're gonna regret it. I promise.
Specifically,
No.
Metagross.
Nope. Ah, no. Oh, that was worse.
And Wiglet.
That was worse.
Can you imagine Miltank Wiglet? It's just straight utter.
You remember the episode of How I Met Your Mother where they reveal the building? That's a penis. All right. Anyways, max EVs on any Pokemon can only go up to 252.
Well, how many EV can you not just max every single EV for every stat?
You cannot. Actually,
Wow,
in the original game you could,
that would be amazing.
but you can't do that now.
Interesting. So, how many EVs can you have?
510
510
total.
split between all of your stats.
Yep. So that means that you can have two completely maxed out stat and then one stat that has one extra point added to it.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Huh.
All right.
So, where does this come in handy?
This
Where do
comes
these
in.
efforts-
So this comes in handy. Actually, this really comes in handy in some of the new games, final bosses. Like,
Yeah.
specifically he's talking about Leon's perfect EV train, perfect IV train, Charizard.
Yeah, that thing was a monster.
That thing, like, if you're not ready for it, can come out of nowhere like a truck.
Whoa.
Actually, all of Leon's team is perfect EV IV'd. And so is the hardest final battle in Pokemon history. Cynthia.
That's a good battle.
It's a great battle, but she has
She
one of
does
the
have
hardest
a good
teams.
team. Hence
to
why
face.
she was,
Especially if you're
anime.
nuzlocking.
Oh my god, that would suck.
It does. She's the queen Nuzlocke killer.
Ooh.
For those of you who don't know, Nuzlocke is a Pokemon challenge that's kind of created on its own, and we'll talk more about different ways to play Pokemon later.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll have an episode on that.
Yeah, for sure. So,
basically, you're like, let's say your Pokemon already has a high attack stat,
yes.
and you have really good attacking moves in your move pool. Are you gonna want to max that out when you're doing online battling?
Depends.
Boom.
Depends on your strategy, to be honest. Let's take, for instance, one of the most popular online battlers right now, Fluttermane.
Ooh.
Who is one of our listeners' all-time favorite Pokemon. He hates that it's used so much. He calls it part of the problem.
I mean,
Anytime he sees it on my team, he's like, "You're part of the problem."
yeah. It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. Sorry.
Fluttermane.
Okay.
Fluttermane has a naturally high special attack.
Okay.
So what some people will do is, instead of putting the 252 on special attack, some people definitely just go max special attack, max speed, hit as hard as you possibly can, and be a glass cannon. Like, you're going to be on the field for a little bit of time, but while you're on there,
You're gonna
wreck some stuff.
I'm gonna wreck it.
I'm going to wreck it. But some people also instead take those 252, keep that naturally high special attack that it has, and put it into like defense or health or special defense, and make sure that it stays on the field longer and is a nuisance for longer.
Okay, question: why is there a mark on the 4 inches on the thing you're playing with?
Oh, those are my hopes and dreams.
Oh. But that's really cool, man.
So it honestly depends.
Yeah, it depends.
It depends on what you're trying to do and what your strategies are.
Yeah, so every time you're looking at a Pokemon, you're wanting to look at everything. And you're wanting to build a team around that before you really work on EVs on that Pokemon.
Right. I would say for anyone who's trying to learn the basics of team building and EV maxing, best things to do is just EV train towards your Pokemon's best base stats.
That's good basic. That's a good place to start.
Yeah. And then after that, you can start. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I've been online playing for a while now.
Yeah.
But I've only now just started playing with the different EVs and not just maxing out 2 stats and calling it a day.
But also maxing out those 2 stacks, you made it into the Master Ball League, didn't you?
I did.
Or is that when you started experimenting?
No. That was pretty much just. That was just pretty much annihilate, max attack, max speed, and or not max speed. It was max attack, max health, and Mousehold max attack. No, it wasn't max attack. It was max defense, max speed.
Yeah.
And go.
Yeah.
Rage fist your night away.
Yep. Dang. Yeah. The thing is, that
I
thing
still
was
got
a
it, though.
monster. I love that Annihilate.
Me too.
I don't know. I think Annihilate is one of my favorite, like... I would say it's not really a regional form. It's a new evolution.
It's a new evolution.
Of an old Pokemon. Of
Yes.
An original I think it was one of my favorites.
I'm just glad that they gave the Primate line some love.
Yeah.
Just like I'm glad they gave the Girafarig line some love.
Yeah. And then they basically copy and pasted it onto Raikou.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Anyways, did you know that a fully trained Pokemon can get effort ribbon from a certain NPC?
Yep. There are certain NPCs throughout the game that will give you effort ribbons.
Nice.
The one in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet will if you showed a Pokemon with max EVs to a girl in Laventia town, she is near the gym.
So she will give you.
So you just start talking to random NPCs around there. I don't know exactly which one she is. I'm gonna be honest. I've never done it before. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Until I was looking up the research for this episode.
That'd be cool.
But yeah.
I'm gonna check that out.
Laventia town. Real quick. Quick little debate. Quick little side topic.
Okay.
How do you say iron?
How to say what?
Iron.
Iron?
Iron.
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 Iron?
Iron.
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 Is this a Pokemon name?
No. This is iron.
Aaron.
The vitamins.
Iron.
Iron.
Iron?
Iron.
Iro.
Oh. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding.
Did I send you the AI cover of him singing another sad song?
No.
And I was like,
Or maybe you did. I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
make everyone cry.
Some of them get muted by the time I get around to looking at them.
I think my wife sends TikToks and she's really into the AI covers, but into one very specifically, and it's toothbrush.
What?
It's literally they put a sound of someone brushing their teeth with a toothbrush, and they like gave that to an AI and say sing this song. So it's like a song and it's like, and Kyra laughs so hard.
Jeez.
And it's like her new favorite thing.
Oh my god. I believe it. I 100% believe that.
Also, have you seen the Goonies? You ever watched the Goonies? All right. Well, I also got a video from
Lord.
Kenna,
Oh,
and
Lord.
it was basically like this is Pokemon in a nutshell. Like when you beat it with it to 3 inches of its life, and it's like, hey, bud, and it was what's his name? They're talking to the mutant guy. What's his name?
Mutant guy.
Or the hey, you guys.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, hey, you, I love you. You're coming with me. And he's like, I'll have to pull it.
You have to pull it up and show me.
Anyways, I think that's it for Eevees.
I think that is it for Eevees.
That's another episode of PokeAcademy Down the Hatch. Hope
Bye.
your stomach loved all of that content.
Yes, and also 5-star reviews.
5 stars.
5 stars. I'm whispering gently in your ear.
The episode's really not over yet. Because if you heard this, your volume was way too high. And you should probably go see an ear doctor.
I hope you enjoy our new outro music.
Yes.